Hello and welcome. We are the Red Devils Advocates, and we're back with another pod, joined by Amrit, Sean, and Tyrone. Hope everyone has been well. We missed the pod last week, so we're gonna have to cover a couple more matches than usual, but those ones will probably just blast through. How's everyone doing?
All good. Can't complain.
Good. Let's go through the FA Cup match with West Ham. Probably the worst match I've ever seen this season. I was going to say this year, but this year's been very short. So, what a bore fest, a snooze fest.
It was donkey. But basically, the entire 90 minutes was donkey. It only got exciting in extra time. It was terrible to watch.
Yeah, that 90 minutes was so bad that I just went away. I was like, there's nothing going to happen in the extra time. And as soon as I come back, I've missed the goal from McTominay, of course. So it's good to see McTominay add into the goal tally.
It's a great goal, to be honest. That's quite a beautiful goal.
Very good goal. He's got as many goals as Martial does now. So
is it going to be McSauce FC soon? Yeah,
I might have to trade my stocks, because
invest in the McSauce.
I've got to invest in the sauce, Not anything. Nothing else in the match was really of note. Lingard couldn't play against us because he's on loan from us, but he's still the best number 10 in London. So if anyone else has any parting words for this match, yeah, now's the time to drop that.
They got peppered at the end of the day. As much as the match was rubbish,
they didn't get peppered. They didn't get peppered.
Okay. We dropped to a little all-purpose season. At the end of the day, they weren't gonna win it. We did it in a bit, bruv.
They had a fair amount of chances as well. They could have scored. They had a good couple shots towards the end, but
sure.
That's the end of it. It wasn't a peppering. No.
Sean. They had all the chances.
He's up close again.
Hey, sure. They had all the chances, but did they put it in? No. So they got left. Doesn't matter.
They weren't hungry.
They was a dead win. What did I tell you? Know when to break the bread. And Tommy did not break the bread. He did not break it. He took it. He ate it. And look what happened. If it wasn't for him, it would have went to penalties. Then it was who showed up on the day.
I wasn't watching the same match as Ty was. I'm convinced.
No.
I don't think anyone was watching the same match as Ty was.
It was a dead game, but at the right time, he knew what he needed to do with the bread, bro. He did what he needed to do.
So to summarize what you said, McTominay looked out to the sideline and was like, I'm going to need some bread for my sauce.
Yeah.
And then put away a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like that. With a bit of butter on top. Just like that.
There's always more.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's it. That game done and dusted. We can put that behind us.
That puts us nicely into the quarterfinals against Leicester in the King Power Stadium. Not as easy as West Ham. Does everyone think we're going to win that one? We'll go with Ty first. Oh, Matt. Okay.
Right.
No. We have to lose somewhere. We're on. All right. I know we're not jumping, but we're on a good form now. We have to lose somewhere or draw somewhere, and I feel like that's going to be one. Unless we whip out the peppers for them and start peppering everyone we see now. But right now we're on.
Pepper the 1-0, yeah.
Maybe two.
Jeez.
I know. It depends because when is that game against Leicester?
That game is 21st of March.
Oh, do you have any injuries? that needs to be healed?
Yeah, we have a couple.
Only Pog that I can think of.
Well, apparently, who was it? Cavani and someone else was injured for the Real Sociedad match.
Yes.
They're injured for that match alone, or they can...
Well,
Cavani wasn't on the bench for Newcastle,
so yeah, we should, the way how Ollie's been picking the team, we should win but I feel like Man United's cursed. We need to lose somewhere, and I feel like there. But we're too hungry for semi-finals, so I feel like we won't. Cool. We win. We need the semi-finals.
Wait, hold on. So you changed your mind, yeah?
I changed my mind because I just realized how close we are to the semi-final, fam. That's
How
our
long did that
final.
take?
You need to understand that semi-finals are final, bro. You just need to like put that in your brain. Semi-final, take the semi out. It's the final for us, bro. Yeah, if we win that, if we win that final, it's like us going to space and facing aliens, bruv. That's the next one, bruv.
Okay.
The way how we're doing it. But I'm being serious right now. The semi-final is the final to us. Unless Oli can break out of that, I'm gonna go semi-final, then throw it all in the bin. Yeah, but right now,
I'd like to see the semi-final curse broken.
Yeah, me too.
But I'd like to remain optimistic.
Hey, man, I know Oli, man. He'll do it. He'll throw it out, man. He'll throw
some wayward lineup, and we'll be like, "What the heck is going on?"
Look, he's gonna play Daniel James when he's not in form. Look, when he's not in form, yeah. All right, right now he's currently getting a little bit of seasoning on his chicken right now, but right now. He's going to play him when he's dead.
Daniel James is going to run out of goals and just be on vibes. he's going to be back on his vibes.
He will play Daniel James when he has no season about him, bruv. Like, there's other men that have the full dinner on their table, and he will pick him that only has the salt and pepper. Not even the cutlery's there. I'm being serious, man.
In Nando's.
That's what I mean. You play players when they. He shouldn't be playing Daniel James at the beginning if you wanted to try him out, bro. But right now, he has a little bit of full-purpose seasoning to him now. So we'll see. We'll see it when we get there.
So I would like to bring back to the fact that Tyro said that if we win the semi-finals, we'll go up into space and face aliens.
Yep. I tell you, man. If we win a semi-final, we go to an actual final. Bro. If we actually go to a final, bro, I'm actually gonna drink. Like, I don't normally drink. Man doesn't drink alcohol like that, but I will legit drink bottles after bottles if we actually get to a final. Like, it'll be mad. Like, it'll be so groundbreaking to me that we actually get to a final. Then if we win that final too, oh my god, I'm good.
The ones against aliens, yeah.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, if we win, I'm telling you, that's how much I don't believe in Oli in that semi-final.
I'm not gonna lie.
If he doesn't throw it,
Taro, give me a second. So you've just said the amount that you don't believe in Oli has made you believe in aliens.
Yes. You think I'm not even trying to joke, viewers, bro. It's the truth. The man is suspect when it comes to semi-finals, bro. And if he breaks it, bro, it's aliens coming, fam. That's how much I don't believe in him, fam. But but I'm not even trying to make nonsense up, bro. I actually believe that, bro. That's how much faith. Not massive faith. That's the lack of faith I have in this man. That aliens will come down if he gets to a final and win it, bro. I'm not even talking about the Star Trek or Star Wars type of aliens, bruv. I mean like some Predator thing, bruv. I mean Doomsday, bro. Yeah, that's how much. Yeah, that's how much faith I don't have in the man. But I'm being serious, like that's how bad it is.
I'm gonna start a petition for Tyrone to do official football commentary, punditry, refereeing, VAR, all of that. I want him to be.
Alien.
I think my VAR voice would be
have him and Chris Kamara in the lineup. Yeah, no one is surviving.
Yeah, I even wanted to be the guys in the Sky Sports when they're like, "Oh yeah, we got a goal. Who is it, Chris? I don't know, Jeff." Yeah, Tyrone should do that job as well.
And then Tyrone just comes out. It's the aliens, Jeff. It's the aliens.
The aliens have scored.
It's the aliens. No, we don't need Martin Tyler and Alan Smith. Tyrone can do both jobs by himself, honestly.
Oh, man, everything I said, I'm being dead serious, bro. That's how much I don't have no faith in this man when it comes to semi.
Please give us a like for Tyrone alone. So, back to the question. Sean, do you think we're beating Leicester?
Yes, for the sole fact of United want to see the aliens.
I mean, I've been convinced by the aliens. But beginning of this conversation, I would have said no.
2020 has taken itself into 2021 as well, and it's still been a mad year. It just makes sense that aliens are going to come down in the final of the FA Cup if United make it there. It just makes sense. Like, it's already written.
Oh my lord!
I'm not even trying to joke.
When will the FA Cup final be held then? What date?
That's what, like,
This could be stars
April or
aligning
May.
kind of thing, man. Aliens could be.
I'd imagine end of May, maybe June, because of the pushback from the start of the season. So,
And Boris might want to see people there at the stadium, so
of course,
Mhm.
yeah, you know,
aliens could happen. It's not even that it's illogical anymore.
You know, if he gets to a final and wins it, bro, I can't say anything like more serious than that, bro. That's how much I have no faith in him to get to the final. He's going that semi-final. Just watch out, bro. If he wins it, just look up in the sky. Just look for a ship just in case they're waiting just to come down in the final. I'm being serious, bro. Like, no jokes. I'm actually that dead serious about Oli, man. He's weird. He's not a normal manager, bro. Normal managers go to semi-finals and wax the team
and beat the aliens.
You know, like with the flip. Like, hey man, hey, I might come down for a friendly after that. Just saying, like. But
So United has that much clout, yeah. That after like not winning the cup for like 8 years, they're like, you know what? We remember you guys, yeah. We remember that you've won something like 60+ trophies.
Yes.
We want a friendly with you, man.
It'd be like Gym 11 all over again, bruv. Just in real life.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
But anyways, we've done that match now. We're
done with the aliens. Amrit, you think we're beating Leicester as well?
I mean, I'm convinced by the aliens. I was going to say no at the beginning of this conversation, but I am so convinced by this alien theory now. I am very fearful that Ollie will put a very sus-looking lineup though for a semi-final, which is his usual strategy. So, my heart says no. My head with the alien theory says yes. We're gonna win. We're getting to that fight.
I don't doubt it for a bit, bro. Let's wait for it.
Please get in touch. Drop a comment if you believe in aliens.
Hey, Ollie, higher power. Remember,
if you are an alien, we'll see you at the final.
Remember, Ollie was saying higher power, bro. We weren't looking high enough. That's what we need to understand.
Oh, is that who he meant when he said the people don't want us to win?
Yeah, the people don't want us to win.
See, it makes sense now, yeah. The reason the higher power, okay, the aliens don't want us to win is because they don't want to expose themselves to the world yet. They want another couple centuries before they come down and invade. But if we win, then they're like, well, the call's been answered, isn't it? Like, we have to come down and play them.
Sure, there's no logic to that.
There is. Because
Ollie said have to come out of hiding.
Exactly. Because Ollie said the higher powers don't want us to win because then they have to come out.
Wait a minute.
But then if we win, they have to come out. Exactly. It makes perfect sense, Andy. It makes too much sense for it not to be true at this point.
Can I just throw a curveball?
# aliens are real.
Can I just throw a curveball? What if Ole is an alien?
And it will make more sense that why he doesn't want to win the final, bro.
You know what?
It will make more sense.
So
now
much more sense now.
like the third eye is now open. We are now thinking properly.
We've cracked it.
No?
I feel like that Charlie David where he's got the board behind him and he's like, we've sussed it. Ollie is an alien. That's the only way this makes sense.
Well, Andy, what's your prediction of the Leicester game, huh?
I think we'll win.
Okay.
Ollie loves a semi, so
we will agree on that.
He loves
we will agree we're out for semi-finals, bro. Yeah, bro. We're about that.
Oh dear. Okay.
Amric's camera
game.
is definitely frozen again. She's still there celebrating.
Amric, come in.
Oh,
Amric, we have a problem.
The aliens have got to her. She knew too much.
She knew too much. You know what? She exposed Ollie, and now he's like, I took that personally. I could not have that.
I'm gonna have the MI5 at my door in the next like 5 minutes. Watch.
But we can still hear Everett, so
yeah.
Okay, from Aliens to West Brom. What an absolute shambles of a match. Concede a goal in 2 minutes. I think I could summarize this match perfectly. Lindelof plays football like a bitch. Maguire plays football like a coward. And that's why we didn't beat West Brom.
So I want to go first with this by saying that Neville is an absolute pillock. In the response to West Brom's goal, he says, he mauls Lindelof. That's exactly what he does. How is that not a red card offence? The man literally pulls himself over Lindelof's shoulder by using his face. He literally has his hands over Lindelof's eyes, pulling himself forward over the man's shoulder to get the ball. That's a red card. That's never a goal. And they looked at it through VAR and they're still like, oh, no, that's a fair goal. What kind of crack are these refs and VAR refs on? Because I'm sorry, you need to get drug tested if you think that's a legitimate,
Preach. Amen. I agree. That first goal was not okay to be learned. Then, the
way I was saying all the Jeremys when that happened. I felt sorry for my neighbours' kids because they could hear me shouting that.
I know you could say that Lindelof should have been more dominant, but my man legit went out to murder the guy to get that ball, bro. That wasn't a normal West fight for the ball in the air, bro. Man legit wrapped his whole body around him like a snake and just yoinked him out, bro. And it just, but I think, you know what's happening now, yeah? It's because Man United been getting blessed with VAR too much. They thought to balance it out, we have to kind of give them an L,
Yeah, but that's not what VAR is meant to do, though.
I know, man.
But balance out the good and the bad.
You see, when people like Klopp always chat about who's getting penalties, then Jose at least the top people that score penalties don't count. They're all trying to degrade the and the only team it's for is us, bro. No other team they're firing at. They're firing at us saying we're blessed too much. I just feel like they wanted to give us an L, bro. Because you know what happened later on in the weeks.
Thing is though, they can say whatever they want to say in it, but until they get back into the top four, their opinions mean nothing.
I know their opinion mean nothing, but when they people in the higher power, hear stuff like that, they don't like it. It doesn't matter who's saying it. They just don't like it going around. That's bad for their rep. They like money. They don't like teams. They like money. And they like people watching. So I feel, honestly, man, then when Harry Maguire had that header, I'm not sure, was it the same game or was it a different game?
No, the one where he got pushed down and then the guy nearly ran through and scored a goal again.
No, you know the one when he was about and he legit did it perfectly fine, and that's what Nah, that ain't a goal. Foul. Yeah. No, unfair justice, man.
But speaking of Maguire though, the man went down like a Teletubby.
Yeah, he did.
The man's there casually strolling bare bow-legged and all sorts trying to get this ball, and then the goal scorer is there behind him, and he just pushes him down, and the way Maguire falls over. It's like a fat man rolling down a hill.
Yeah, bro. It's like you hear the fridge drop, fam. Fridges shouldn't be dropping, but he just legit dropped like a fridge, bro. Boing. I know it doesn't sound like that, but we had good chances that game though. We could have, but it just wasn't saucy that day. No. I did see us have a couple chances of coming back and giving it but I guess nothing we can do in it because the next week's World Cup will be fun.
Yeah, on that very smooth segue from Tyrone, let's go into Real Sociedad. We That's a peppering. Now that's a peppering time.
That ain't peppering, bro. That's sweet chili all over, bro. It's covering.
So
Maximum heat.
1-0 is a peppering. 4-0 is a sweet chili. Okay.
That was rude. I no, honestly, I so expected Real Sociedad to give us a fight, bro. They did in the first couple minutes. But boy, when we put 2 in, it was over.
It was over.
Bruno was not having it, bro. He was taking them Spanish.
He took it personally.
he took couple. He's like, you know what, bro? Who are you? You ain't real. Get out of here, bro. Fake. And side of my heart was like, is Yannisai gonna show up because it's his old club and he wants to, flex a bit? But no, he was missing. He tried. He tried. He tried,
but boy, I don't know what
Daniel
was going
James
on with his feet, man.
Daniel James was shining more than him, bruv. Imagine. You left the club.
So there's a couple points of what you both just said, yeah. Firstly, someone who took something very personally was James. Yeah, the man was tired of people stealing his bread, and he was like, you know what? I'm taking this loss. I'm doing it myself. It's over. It's going in. There's no doubt. Yeah, the way that Bruno took his goal, the way that Martial dispossessed him as well, and then gave it to a dead Greenwood. Nah, fam. James was angry. James was upset. Like,
he went for that last one.
He was putting in work, and he just wasn't allowed because everyone's like, no, you're Daniel James. You're not allowed this. And he was like, no, I'm Dan D. Stallion. Eat it.
And what a return.
But yeah, to the bit that Andy said about someone being missing, Rashford, he may have scored a goal. But how many 1-on-1s is this man going to miss? Man's taking like footballing lessons from Martial FC. Like,
say that. Martial curse, hey man. When you play, when you're around him too much, you get the curse, bro.
Oh no,
you get the curse, man.
Right.
I told you.
None of our strikers can score 1-on-1s. It's mad.
It's disgusting. You hate to see it.
Cavani can.
And then he's injured.
I mean, what I will say is Rashford, I feel, has been playing awfully for a long time now, but he is putting up the numbers. And when you put up the numbers, you can't argue with him getting the starts, getting the subs, playing in all comps. I feel Martial is playing better than Rashford on the pitch, but he's not putting up the numbers. He's not scoring the 1-on-1, and the end product is just not there. He's doing all the nice flick-ons, hold-up play, but he's not putting up the numbers. And when you're not putting up the numbers, you don't play.
Yeah, you don't play, bro.
And I can't argue against it. He shouldn't be playing.
Bro. Maybe Martial would have been better if we give him balls in weird angles, bro. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the standard pass to him ain't okay, bro. I feel like we need to pass it to him when he's like, when you can't even see the other post, like just he knows how to get them there at them angles, but when it comes to simplify football, put in the net,
we'll chip it in. Can't do it, man. Not do it.
The trick. Oh. Hey, man.
But I agree with Andy there. Like, apart from that one match where Martial was literally just standing there and just watching the ball go around him and around again, I'd say that his defensive work has been great. His passing has been exponentially good, considering that he doesn't like passing off like that normally unless it's to someone he trusts. And the fact that he's been doing all the assists, he just can't finish.
Yeah.
Like, you would think that he is a midfielder, like, especially in comparison to some of the ones that we're putting out there. He's a better midfielder than them. But he just can't finish his dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't finish it.
Can't finish the bread, man. No, sometimes you can't eat the bread.
It's all that rice and ketchup, isn't it?
Yeah, and sometimes you're allergic to the bread that you have to pass it on, bro.
Rice and ketchup.
Maybe you're good to free. You can't eat the good bread, bro. You have to get the.
So what he's doing, yeah? He's putting that rice into the bread and then covering it in ketchup, and he's just getting slow in it. It's too many carbs.
Yeah,
not enough exercise.
Many, man. Too many, bro. It's not even the sugar-free ketchup, bro. It's the full sugar one, bro.
Ooh.
Lord.
That's why it's getting slow, bro. Like before the sugar tax was a thing, bro. Like the full American
We're not talking Heinz. We're talking off-brand, some random European ketchup
from Germany, man. Germany engineered. You know,
Germany engineered ketchup.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! To what I will say about that match is I do feel that a lot of people, me myself included, gave Real Sociedad a lot of credit, maybe too much credit. We did think we were going to get a game, and in the first half, I would say they did give us a game. We saw Bailly make that mistake within like 2 minutes. But the difference between Bailly and Lindelof is Bailly makes a mistake and he'll recover. The rest of the game, he was fine. Lindelof makes a mistake or he gets fouled and he's rattled for the rest of the game. We saw it against West Brom. He was scared of the man. So
wouldn't you be? The way that man was abusing players left and right.
I would.
Like, not only did he maul Lindelof, he pushed over Maguire like he's a Teletubby. I'm pushing this agenda. Yeah. The man looked like he was thick from the waist down and couldn't recover.
Sometimes you face strikers that are just physically just bencher than you, bro, and there's nothing you can do but draw fouls. Personally, me, I had a guy, he was thicker than me, taller than me, and he was striker. Then my coach is like, you have to man mark him. I'm like, huh? Him. I have to mark him. And then he has such a nice voice and such a cool personality. That just doesn't add up. But then when man plays football, he's just aggressive, bro. Like, he will yeet your legs out. I said, there was one time, I didn't know it was a foul, bro. I kept on trying to tackle this man so bad. And the ref is like, why did you carry on? I'm like, I played to the whistle, ref. I didn't hear it because this man nearly took my head off, bruv. Like, what the hell? Yeah, he's like, oh, did you not hear? I'm like, what do you mean hair? The guy legit wedged me and I went rolling off the pitch to run back just to slide tackle this guy, bro. This guy was like, what I mean, like, he had hands on you. Like, if you were in the way, whoosh, I'm flying, bro. I never had meat. You know, this thickness wasn't here before. I was skinny, you know. I was just a speed demon then. You know, I'm still am, but I'm a bit tanky now, so I can just wedge him out like Ollie. Yeah, but back then I couldn't.
We're not going there again. We're not going there again.
The way he just dropped it slyly, wedge him out like Ollie. Anyway,
man. Anyways, like, I'm just saying, like, once you face a striker that's tougher than you, it does get a bit mad because if you get wedged, people be like, oh, you're a defender, you shouldn't be getting wedged. Sometimes you can't, you know. Just saying, like, sometimes you're not physically built to be a big centre back. And when you face a striker that's like what? You know, like, yeah, or muscly. And imagine having speed to that as well, bro. If you add speed and that, it's problems, bro. It's either you foul him or you put your body on the line and just take the hit, bruv. Come off the pitch and take a week off, man. It does hurt. He's just like, you remember the time? I'm not sure if I told you guys. Remember the time when I said I had to get taken off the pitch because the ball hit me in the head? It was him, bruv. It was him. It was him who blazed that ball, bro. The ball hit me so hard. I've never, ever been hit with a football that hard to a point my head was dead, bruv. I felt like I did a roll-up. Even though I don't smoke, bruv, but that feeling, bruv, I was just on the floor like, yo, I see stars, G. Yeah, but yeah, that's me done about the personal football experience. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're feeling better now, and I mean, if I'm talking about Lindelof and Maguire, this is what a true captain should be doing. Maguire should be putting himself on Diagne because I looked up his height. He's as tall as Maguire. Maguire, he needs to man up and mark that man because if you see your centre back partner is getting bullied by the man, you have to step up.
Yeah,
you don't even.
Or you make him step up. Tell him, bro, stop making him look like a punk.
Not even like. Go back to the early 2000s. You think that Vidic and Ferdinand weren't stepping up for each other? Like the way that Vidic would take out Fernando Torres. You think that was because, like, oh, he's no. That man needed to go.
Yes.
Vidic had his agenda, and he was like,
yes,
that man's legs is mine.
That's it. He is not scoring. Yeah, I just think that we need a better centre back partner.
We need a hench centre back. We need someone with dominance, man.
Why did we?
And we need someone when you walk on the pitch and you look at him, you're scared, bro.
You know what we
just need that.
Do you know what we need? We need the Borussia Dortmund training coach. That's what we need,
bro. I want to see my centre backs with abs, bro. Like abs all over, fam.
I want them
like
Hercules
style abs, bro.
Exactly.
So when they look at him, man, he just drops. That's how much pressure they have on him, bro. The spiritual energy is that hedge.
Right. So we need to sign the Dortmund fitness coach,
yes.
Haaland and Sancho, all in the summer. Yes. Cool.
Actually, don't forget Sancho, bro. We don't need him. If we have Erland, we don't need Sancho. I'm gonna be real with you.
I think Sancho's more realistic than Haaland, though.
Yeah. Haaland is good enough that we don't need a winger, bro. Just give him the ball.
You see his goal over the weekend?
Yes. That was so...
You see who set that up?
Okay. I take it back, guys. I saw the goal and I remember the blue boots because he's the only one. That's his own boot. I take it back. I'm sorry, Sancho, if you're watching this. Sorry, my brother. I know you're from London, yeah. I know you're from London. You're from N, so I'll back it. My bad, bro. Okay. But you ain't going for that much though. We're buying you for 50, bro. No 100. Not even close.
No. His price has dropped.
I want 45 plus add-ons, bro. That's it. That's what you're getting from me.
All right, Edward Blood. Okay, all right. Real Sociedad, they put up a good fight for the first half, and then the second half they just capitulated. Don't know what happened. Lost their bottle. Looks like a nice, easy.
Of Daniel James, the rebirth of Daniel James. He went from Dandy Stallion playing absolute cheeks, just vibes, to Daniel James, and we saw that happen in Real Sociedad. Because that boy is starving now. He wants them goals. He's like, I ain't taking no shit from the front line. I'm not taking none of it. I'm going for it, and I love to see it. Because there feels like there's a bit more. I don't know. He's definitely been taking like his training seriously, because it just seems like a lot more intention in his movement. It's not just running vibes. It's actual speed with a bit of footballing intelligence, which I'm so grateful for, because the speed is fantastic. Can't knock that. It just needs, the intelligence behind it to make the movements. So yeah, I'm quite happy that Daniel James rebirthed. I'm here for it.
That's legit how I'm saying it now. I was going to say something, but no, Amrit is completely bang on the money. James took that personally, and I think we might see him become a bit of a regular. I remember what I was going to say. Diallo made his debut for us.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic to see. Yeah, we love to see it.
He almost got man of the match. He almost got man of the match. I don't even remember what he did, but he almost got man of the match because, yeah, he's looking like a proper player. He's not a kid. He's played Champions League this season, so I think we should see him in the second leg. And I think it's a formality. We're going through, right?
What, for him? Like, for him to play?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen madder things. Well, let's assume that we're going through. Yes.
Yeah. All I'm saying now, yeah. All you need is Ryan Giggs to talk to James, bro. Just to follow in his footsteps. I mean,
you don't need him to follow in Giggs' footsteps.
Yeah, I was going to say,
you don't need that right now.
This is not the mentor I want for Daniel James.
Only on the pitch.
On the pitch exclusively, fine. On the pitch exclusively, fine. Off the pitch antics that are going on right now.
No one should be
following. You're talking about that.
No,
I thought you were talking about the old school drama.
I mean, like if he can see his mentor when he's behind bars, then fair enough.
I see. I thought you were talking about the old school dramas, fam.
So he can give him 15 minutes a week, and be like, okay, "This is how you're supposed to do it."
15 minutes a week, probably write him a diary, brother. Say take it. But anyways, the next team that got peppered,
Newcastle. Got peppered. Turin, we peppered the team there. Northeast England, we peppered the team here. I felt really bad for Newcastle because I saw it on their players' face. They look really sad. They look really down. And so did Steve Bruce. It looked like no matter what they tried, it just wasn't working. And it just boiled down to United having arguably the best team in England, probably third. But there was just nothing they could do.
They they did have us for a bit. They kind of broke down our tactic and was trying it for a bit, and you could see that it was getting a bit tight, that they might score in a goal, but it was just, we just outplayed them. There's nothing. Once we started
Saint Maximum Power was.
Oh. Hey man, De Gea was on fire, bro. I think he heard them before calling him average, fam. He took it personally.
De Gea had a blinding game. De Gea was like absolute, like from his prime days. Those kind of saves. It was Dave's saves. Fantastic saves.
So he heard average, fam.
Yeah,
he's gonna go back to the average and poor again. Don't worry.
He was absolutely at his best. The goal, in my opinion, is not his fault. It's Maguire's, because you don't head it like that. And then I saw the goal go in, and then he's like shouting at Wan-Bissaka.
You see what I mean? Like,
it's like no.
It's your fault.
No, it's your fault. Hold your hand
up. When you know the basics of football, you don't lose matches.
This is why he needs to go. He's a toxic drain on our team. He does not take any responsibility for the goals we concede. I bet he doesn't blame himself for that Calvert-Lewin equalizer either. He's trash.
Yeah, that is
expensive trash.
It's his fault.
Lack of accountability.
It's his fault.
He is trash. He is trash.
Like what he did with that header back like down. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Mate, Saint Maxima, mate, he's a good player. We all laugh about his Gucci headband and stuff, but he's a proper player. You don't give him time. And like, he was their only threat, in my opinion. Almiron is average. Shelby is just a poor Pogba. Wilson was injured, so we had nothing to worry about.
I'd like to interject. Shelby's just a poor Voldemort, but we move.
Well done. Absolute class description.
Poor man's Voldemort, wow.
But there was no threat other than Saint Maxima, and Harry Maguire needs to sort himself out, because it's like, I would sympathize with his lack of ability if he was accountable when he messed up. The thing is, he never takes accountability. Bruno Fernandes takes accountability. Even when he wins, he's like, we could do better. Harry Maguire, after that West Brom game, he goes, I had a great header at the end of the game, and it was a great save from the keeper. How is he blowing himself after the West Brom draw? What's wrong with him?
He should not be drawing against West Brom.
Why is he clapping himself for
United? But bottom three seems to be our bogey teams right now.
There are bogey teams.
No, I want to shout. Just want to shout to Rashford's goal, bro.
That was a very good goal.
It was a beautiful goal. It was a sensational goal.
Like, I didn't actually register it was a goal, because that angle. Yeah, that angle was mad.
He left that. He left that.
Into that, he moves like Martial. He likes them impossible angles. He likes them ones that you shouldn't be scoring. He's like, took it
shouldn't
personally.
be scoring them.
Open ones. He's just like, nah, I don't want that.
The fact he left the man as well, bro. He left that guy, told him to go and get ice cream and come back, just to tell him come back here. And he just gets it in that. How is the keeper letting that go through? Like,
you shouldn't. That was De Gea,
boy. Be protected.
I was going to say David De Gea, the near post is just Man,
let it went in. I was like, well done, Rashford, but your keeper's slacker, bro. Should never let that happen. If your keeper gets beat by their near post, take a week wages off them, bro.
The funny thing with Maguire doing terrible headering in his own box was, he then in the second half was trying to header goals in like we've never seen before. That was what I was just like perplexed by. Man was using his head for once, but it's just like, but when we need you to defend with your head, you're doing it the wrong way, buddy.
I know, man.
Opposite end.
Ain't right.
He's almost like a problem child. He just doesn't act the way you want him to.
Left winger, bro.
That's what I was going to say. Here's the thing. You're saying that he's not doing his job. Like, everyone assumes that he was signed as a centre-back because that's where he gets played. His position is left wing. He's doing what he needs to do.
Left wing.
He spends his entire time down left wing. He's always running into the box on that far side. Mm-hmm. He's always there collecting headers. Like, basically what they've done is they're like, okay, we can't find a formation that fits in like 3 left wingers. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Maguire in centre-back. Yeah, and then just everyone else on the line, and he goes up as a alternative left wing.
Mm-hmm.
What was the game? Was it the West Brom game?
You can't beat them with 2 wingers, you beat them with 3, man.
So there was a game, where Fernandes had a free kick, and then Harry Maguire, big bollocks, goes over to Fernandes and whispers something in his ear, and I knew he was saying something stupid like "give it to me," and instead of Fernandes to shoot, he tries to cross it to Maguire, who does fuck all with it. I don't know if anyone caught that. That pissed me off. When I saw that, I was like, you are an absolute knobhead. Why are you asking for that free kick specialist to set you up? You can't score headers.
Lack of footballing intelligence.
Basics of football.
Basics FC.
Leaders among leaders. Kings of kings.
Get out the football for dummies books.
You know?
Back to school, man.
It's the Triple H of football, bro. But a crap version. Done.
But the crap, mate.
Like he has the image of Triple H, but he fights like one of those random guys that always come and get kicked out of the first Royal Rumble at like 10 seconds, bro. That's how Maguire summed up.
Dean Ambrose.
Oh God.
You know, like he comes and he like, yeah, King of Kings, boom, out, bruv. It's Bruno who's kicking him out of the ring, by the way.
Clothesline, straight clothesline.
Get out of here.
But I'm telling
the stupid thing is, why did Fernandes listen to him?
You know what?
Nah, Bruno likes to break the bread. He likes to break the bread and share it.
Bruno like
captain when he says stupid things.
You know what? I think there are two reasons to it. Because one, Harry Maguire is technically captain. Like, you don't want any dissension.
No. Man should have just been like, look at me. I am the captain now.
I didn't listen to my captain.
And then just takes the armband off him afterwards.
Just rips the armband straight up.
Apparently there was
put it on, rips it, throws it on the floor. I am the captain now.
Oh, shit, then.
Just ripping that.
Well, there was a rumor that came out, I think autumn, that Bruno Fernandes and Oli got into a big argument because basically Bruno was like, Oli, your tactics are shit, or like the players you're playing are shit. So I don't think he wants any of that happening again. And part of me thinks Bruno knew that it wasn't going to work. So the next time Harry Maguire asks, he can say no, because last time you fucked it up. That's what I'd like to believe.
I know, but Bruno's a nice man. He likes sharing his bread too much.
He does. Yeah. Like, after Rashford scored in the real match, the way he dragged him over, he's like, no, come celebrate with the substitutes.
yeah, that's a real captain right there.
Nice, that was Bruno's just lovely.
Bring the substitutes in. They're a part of this, even though they're on the bench. If they want hair.
Just see Van der Beek running down the wing.
Oh, man. Van der Beek is going to get his chance, man.
He will.
Anyway, which match was it that he got taken off? Was it the West Ham match?
Yeah, the West Ham match. You look sad, bro.
Mate, that was heartbreaking.
I was playing the violin in the background, man. I was like,
Wait, no, Fred was still on the pitch, wasn't he? It was Fred and Van der Beek in the midfield. Am I right? Am I wrong?
No, he was right. You're right, because Van der Beek was playing as 10.
Fred should have been taken off. Ole's favouritism all over again.
Okay,
after the Newcastle match, I don't know if anyone saw my tweet, but I do not want to see Fred in a United shirt ever again in my life. Because that man, he infuriates me so much.
Fred was a joke, man.
I'm going to be fair. He did have 2 shots on target, I believe, in the Newcastle match. But my word, Fred looks like he became a United player through Make-A-Wish. I don't understand why he is a United player. Get him the fuck out of my club.
He said Make-A-Wish.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. Super midfielder. Why do we have a super CDM?
He said Power Shop is too significant for Fred.
Oh man. Sorry, man.
Poor. I just told you, bro. No one will ever talk about how suspect Fred plays when we win games, bro, man. I told you, man. It was like, Fred was average now, bro. The guy sees lights. Every time he tries to take a shot, he sees 4 lights all the time. 4, bro.
4. Not the 6. Not the 6 that you saw from last time, yeah?
Hey, man. When you see all 6 lights, you can't make a pass. Sometimes you make passes, so we give him 4.
All 6 lights.
Because sometimes when he gets the ball at the edge of the box, his first thing is FIFA mode. I'm going to shoot this, even though there's someone in front of me. I can pass it to the wing, or I could pass it to Bruno, who's in open space, who he can go whoosh. Because I don't have that whoosh. I have that straight into someone's head or body type of shot, Just saying.
Real, watching Fred play is like watching my dad play FIFA. And my dad's only been playing FIFA for about 2 weeks. Because there's nothing else to play.
See, what you have to do is break the bread. As I said to you guys, learn when to break the bread or keep it for yourself, bro.
Fred just needs to stop shooting. Just please stop shooting shots.
Every
Not
time
all shooters need to shoot, man. Just
what
pass
makes
the
me
ball.
laugh, yeah?
Right, as Tyrone says, share the bread. Share the bread.
So what makes me laugh is Ollie was asked this in a press conference, and he said, "Yeah, Fred is playing well, but I've asked him to stop shooting."
I would.
I want to see that press conference.
And he's not listened.
I want to see that press
Honestly, bro.
conference.
It was a few games ago. I will find it and I'll send it to you.
Hey, man.
Yes, and
I would. Come on, bro. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I want him to shoot when he actually has a proper chance. But every time he's at the edge of the box with the ball, he sees 4 lights and he's like, I'm going to try and shoot. And hit like 4 people.
So a key example, yeah, like the goal that James scored in that, James was stood there just minding his, like he was just happy to be on the pitch. Yeah, the ball just happened to come to him, and he was like, you know what, I can actually shoot this, and he scored. Great. That's what Fred should be doing. He should just be waiting around. Yeah, just wait in open space, and then if the ball just happens to fall to him, then go for it.
Yeah,
Tommy's a legend.
But if there's like 10 men in front of you, pass the ball out. Just like
Or
stop trying to be that one that got. You're not it.
Yeah,
it's
if
the
you're
Brazilian
team
team.
that the angle's messed up. Why do it? The stupid thing is, the most infuriating bit is he'll look around and be like absolutely flabbergasted that it went absolutely over the
Every time.
Did you see how you just shot? Did you just
Every
see
Every time. It's like someone dies every time he takes a shot, bro. He's like, couldn't believe it was that close, and it wasn't. It was this wide.
Stadium, bro. Are you joking?
It hit the gas station outside on the other side of the road, yeah. and he's like, it was so close.
It was so close. God damn it! You didn't even hit the post.
Lost his man because of that shot. Are you joking?
It's like, Ben, if I get it right, if I get the right angle next time, we'll go in, bro.
I'm saying Van der Beek and McSauce on midfield. I'm here for it. Do it.
I've been waiting for that for a long time.
I would love to see it.
As Oli says, as a suspect, Van der Beek is not ready for Prem.
Like, Fred's useless. Pogba's going. Yeah. So, like, get as much practice in as you can with the 3. Have Bruno there, VDB, and then McTominay. I don't want Fred. So, and then McTominay in the back.
Beautiful. Van der Beek, Fernandez, and McSauce. I'd love to see
it'd be such a good triangle.
It would be beautiful.
Yeah. Because obviously, people have said Van der Beek was brought in as a number 10, but I don't think that's his best position. And we saw that in the West Ham game because he didn't know how to play with the rest of the team. The rest of the team didn't know how to play with him. I think put him deeper, there's less pressure on him. Play with McTominay because they can do that pivot perfectly. They can both do the late runs. We've seen Van der Beek score against Palace. We've seen McTominay score countless goals with the late run. It can work.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, Ollie lived through that. Like, that was Scholes and Keane. Whoever needed to go forward, the other one would just drop back. You've seen it. You've seen titles. You've seen Champions League win with this tactic. And he's like, but Fred, though, he's looking a bit spicy still.
Fred.
He's got that Brazilian flavour still.
I know.
So, Fred's pulled out that Brazilian seasoning, yeah? He's going to do a spicy one. Pop one out from like 45 yards, hit Rose Head. He's going to be shocked when it doesn't go in. Oh, but you love to see it. Great content.
Great content. So when I can't remember if it was the second or the third one, one of the shots that Fred missed, the commentator said, "This is why Fred has 1 Premier League goal." And
yes,
was it the second one where you were on the floor after the shot and you're just like,
yeah, one of the commentators was like, "Yeah, this is why he has 1 goal." It was deep. It was deep, and Amrit made me remember that stupid face that he pulls every time he misses by like 60 yards. Like when Cavani misses, he's on the floor. When Maguire misses, he's on the floor. Fred misses, he's in this.
Well, guys. Is that what?
Could have been closer.
I it was Lampard.
You say it probably could have been closer than that. You know? Yeah, man. But...
Yeah.
Honestly, I know it's got a bit off topic, right? Yeah. Ollie says Van der Beek, yeah, is not ready for Prem, right?
Okay.
But Jesse Lingard is ready for Prem.
He's the.
But I swear Van der Beek is better than Jesse Lingard.
But here's the thing, Tyrone. Jesse Lingard is a great prospect.
I know he is, man. He's a living legend.
He's a great youth prospect.
Yes, man.
Right?
Yes.
Like he's got years ahead of him. He can do what he needs to do. He was going to get there eventually. He's going to be an amazing talent. Yeah, that's the difference between him and Van der Beek. That's the difference.
I just don't understand that. Like, if Jesse can be able to play for West Ham, and eventually, somehow, I feel like he's going to end up going into the England squad if he carries on playing like that for West Ham. Are you trying to say Jesse Lingard and are not on the same level? Are you trying to say he's underneath Jesse Lingard just because he's a young, talented Ronaldinho of England? As the memes go, you know.
Come on, put some respect on his name.
You know, I'm respecting Jesse Lingard for all he's done, but I'm just saying, I thought Don is at least on the same level as Jesse Lingard or above it. You know, like, you know, they both show their worth.
That's why we ended up buying him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we can't just buy a man and say he's not ready.
No, he just needs to be given time to prove that and get into the right position in our team. I agree, he should be played deeper. Because it would suit him so much better. He looked absolutely lost in the position that he played in West Ham, completely lost. Was not suited for what he is good at. So I think it just needs a reshuffle. But yeah, I want to see the Holy Trinity.
Don needs a nickname, man. He needs to earn his nickname. It needs to come. Cavani has surface area.
He's the warm-up guy.
Nah, he's not the warm-up guy, bro. Everyone needs a nickname, bro.
He's still warming up, fam.
I know, bro. He needs a
nickname,
nickname, bro. I need a nickname for him, bro. We have Rashford, the king.
They see him on the pitch and they're like, no, he's still warming up.
Man. It don't hurt me, bro. If he plays the youngsters more than Don, I'll legit lose it for Ollie, bro. About ready my ass. I don't know.
Oh, we had another debut, didn't we?
Shola. Shoretire.
I don't want to butcher his name. Shoretire.
Something along those lines. I've heard Shoretire and Shoretire. I don't know which one it is. Shoretire. We'll go with that one.
How young he looks.
Shola. Yeah, he looks like a kid.
He looks like a
chat balloon.
He may grow a little bit taller than where he is now, bro, but he's young, fam. Unlike when the kid, they look so small in it, bro.
They do.
They look so small in the kid.
It's a big kid, fam. It's a big kid.
It's like I went to watch an England game, and like I always see these footballers on TV in it, and they don't look that big. But when you go and see them in person, bro, they are actually dense and tall, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
what? The only word I can use to describe them is tonk. I don't know if you guys remember that word when I think Jack Wilshere, someone met him in London, and like he just looked massive.
He looked like these
especially
guys,
like the legs, like
This is how I will never believe Luke Shaw is 6 foot until I see him in person.
Yeah,
like,
bro, man.
Doesn't do justice.
Bro,
like,
if I
he's just like he's my height, mate.
I know,
like, Luke Shaw is my height.
Yeah, bro, but when I saw them, they look all hench and dense out. I'm like, bro, I seen you guys on TV. Rashford looks skinny on TV. Then when I see him in real life, he's
then you see him waddling for Burberry, and you're like, you do not look like this in the United kit, my friend.
I'm like, no. Right. All right. Yeah, but you know. Wait, is there any other games we're missing?
No.
After the Newcastle
coming from next match.
Yeah, we're up to date. We just got the 2 games next week to cover. Real Sociedad. I think that's at OT. Emirates. What is the scoreline? Because we've got to go through 4-0.
Peppering, come on. 9-0, 8-0. Let's do it, baby. No.
8-0.
I'm hoping it's like 2-0. 2-0. Let's go us 2-0.
2-0 Peppering.
unless the OT curse comes back to haunt us. But yeah, I think it's.
To be fair, our home form lately has been better.
Good.
I said that and then we lost. Don't do that. don't do it. Don't do it. I was like, no. Actually, we haven't actually lost in like 8 matches at home. It's been really good. And then we get battered. No.
No, I've done it again.
I'm saying, I just hope you don't throw it. But we should win like 2 though.
Yeah.
Because they will be more aggressive. Yes, they have nothing to lose now. They're going to be more aggressive. They're going to change up their play. I don't know if he's going to... This is what's going to happen now. He's going to play Lindelof when he shouldn't. But he's going to do it, bruv. We know what he's going to do. He's going to play Lindelof instead of Bally. And it's going to annoy me because then they'll be like, yeah, we can violate these 2 now. There's no good centre back.
Was it the Newcastle game that he also played Matic? I'm really sorry. Matic really annoys me as well.
You know what?
I think he played against...
He played against Newcastle, no?
I think it was against Newcastle, wasn't it?
I feel like he's resting Scott. He's resting Scott for that.
I understand he was resting, but I don't like Matic either.
But we have no one else.
We won't. Yeah, 2-0. Let's play it safe. Let's get through. Do the right thing.
Sure. And what is your prediction?
Double digits on aggregate.
Oh, Sean! 6! 6, bro! 6!
Minimum 6. Boy.
6-0.
It depends on the team, you know. I would believe him, but I have to wait
for
the team to...
6-0. With my chest.
I would say with chest I would say it with chest if it depends on the team. If you go with the same team the same time, then maybe I have faith, but...
Bring forth James.
Oh, he's got I'm sure.
Imagine if James gets a hat-trick in this Real Sociedad next game, bruv. I swear, man, I have to give Daniel James a free card for a week, fam. I can't roast the man ever for that week.
His name is now James D Stallion.
You know, if you score that, you have to put the D in it, bro, and emphasize the D, bro. That's a D. But yeah, man, we should. But I feel like Ollie's gonna suspect the lineup for this.
Yeah, this is
going to do it. So, we don't want to go out with the same tactics, so then they'll know what we're doing. You don't have to do it, bro. Change the tactics within the same team. I know he's gonna play Shaw over Tellus, though. I feel like he's gonna do that, though. He's gonna be more defensive. I feel like he's gonna be a defensive man that game. He's gonna tell them just, if you get a chance, run, but don't run all the
time. I feel that this is one of those free games that Ollie is going to get a lot of at this point in the season. I think he's going to put Diallo in the starting lineup.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think we're going to see a very weird lineup. I think on the form, we will see Rashford as number 9, Dan James, and Diallo as the front 3. And I still think we're going to win, but it's going to be like 1-0 or something.
And guess what? Matt in midfield.
Yes,
we did see the return.
Matter. You know, rest Bruno. Put the legend himself. One Matter. Right there. Even though he can play that. If he was faster, man, he could play that too. But he's an old man now. Kind of need to go to America now. I think is his calling. Go make some easy bucks, bro.
This might be his last season as a United player.
We said that last season.
Yeah, we do see that.
I said that last season. A man's still here and he's still ready to commit for the club.
What was the last game he played?
I think it was at the beginning, bro. Was it the time when he let the goal in, bro? I swear that's the last time I actually started a game.
Oh, started is different. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't count substitutions, bro. That's a cheat. Your stamina's there, bro. The last time I remember him starting was when he let that goal go in. I think Sean was roasting them.
In Europe, innit?
Yeah. Man, I won't forgive that, man. I won't forgive that.
The thing is that, like, as much as I remember roasting him, it wasn't entirely his fault either.
It wasn't entirely his fault.
Like, I know. He should never have been in a position to need to collect that ball. Like, where was Wan-Bissaka? Wan-Bissaka was playing right wing. But anyway, thing of the past.
We also have the Chelsea game, which is a top 6 clash at Stamford Bridge. Fat Frank is out. Thomas is in. Ty is saying draw.
I'm saying draw.
What is Sean saying?
Yeah. 1-1 or nil.
Are they still sponsored by 3?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Beating 3-0.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Retweet. You never see this. Retweet for good luck. You never get 2 wins predicted from Sean at the same time. Never, ever, ever 2 wins predicted by Sean in the same week. Retweet for good luck. Like this for good luck. Share this with all your friends.
Man said 3-0 to us against Chelsea, bro.
Repost.
Did I not say it with my chest, Aaron?
I know you said it with your chest, bro.
Do you need me to repeat it?
Your mind is like in sync with your chest, bro.
This is the
Sometimes your chest can go high without the brain controlling it, you know, putting the cap on it and just making sure. Because right now, I feel like we're gonna draw against Chelsea because we're both gonna hold the line like we did last time.
No. See,
about football.
I feel like we're not in a position where we can anymore. We're now fighting for 3rd. Like we were fighting for 1st. That ship is sailing slowly away.
Unless Man City lose 3 games. It could happen.
Of course it can. Anything can happen.
May the God bless that.
But yeah, like we need to go out all guns blazing. Like this is right now is a time where we need to show that we're still a dominant force with or without Pogba.
Yep. And
we've lost way too many points in the last couple of weeks, and City is suddenly 10 points ahead of us.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
So
I thought Arsenal could bring one home, but
of course not. You can't count on that.
I thought Liverpool could bring one home, but geez,
my standards were too high.
The way Liverpool got handled.
Liverpool being getting handled by everyone, bruv. Even Everton got a piece of the cake.
City thought that they were playing West Brom.
It was so rude. Honestly,
Everton.
I know we should be talking about their games, but what was his keeper doing, bruv? Like that's it.
Apparently, Klopp said that his keeper may have cold feet in it, but
cold feet for that. If De Gea did that, I'm roasting him, bruv. Henderson's going to go for the whole season.
When your manager says in an interview, I think the keeper might have had cold feet. Mate, that keeper's getting benched for a while.
Yeah. I would have loved to see that.
Roy Keane would have slandered De Gea if he'd have done that and come
out with
crap. Roy Keane would have gone on there and flogged him. He'd have gone on the pitch at halftime and flogged him. Like,
do you guys remember when I think Keane was manager of like Sunderland or something, and he made the team have their halftime talk on the pitch? He made them sit down in a circle on the pitch and have the halftime talk there because they were such a disgrace that they didn't deserve to go back to the changing room.
And that's
what
why
Klopp needs to do.
He couldn't do it at United because the Pogba would just quit. Luke Shaw would just hand in his notice. Nah, man.
But here's the thing though. Luke Shaw's been doing well, and like as we've seen, Keane's a fair man. Yeah, if you're playing well, he will praise you. If you're being booty sauce, and you're there not making saves that he himself could make, then that's on you, fam.
I would have saved that. That's his job.
I think that's a fair point. Like Keane does pull up the United players and hold them up to a very high standard. And it's not like Gary Neville way, he's just being a wimp and like just praising the other team for the sake of it. Keane is actually like, I expect the best out of the United players. I don't know if Carragher is like that with the Liverpool players.
He is and he isn't, from what I've seen.
Yeah, from what I've seen, like he didn't like beat Alisson enough, in my opinion. Like he should have got pelted by someone like Carragher.
To be fair, I think Graham Souness does a really good job about that, though. He doesn't care. Like the way that he
he's a nasty human being. But
but the thing is, I appreciate the thing between him and Keane because like I feel like Keane tones him down a little bit. Keane's like, but then actually they do quite well sometimes. It's like, yeah, no, you're right.
I think that's like the ideal pair. I want them on FIFA 2022, like Keane and Souness.
When you miss a shot, what the hell is he doing? Huh?
What's he done that for?
I could have saved that.
Guys in my time would have buried that. What was he looking at? The sky? Was he looking at his wife in the stands or something? Come on, man. Unacceptable.
To be honest,
Why are they shaking hands?
Why are you celebrating? You know, FIFA when you get you survive relegation and they're clapping. Why are they clapping for? A disgrace. It's relegation.
When you said about seeing his wife in the stands, I instantly went to, oh my god, he's just seen John Terry next to his wife in the stands.
Oh no.
I know, man. Oh, man. But yeah.
So
the Chelsea game is sus, man.
I think you said a draw as well. Are you seeing a 1-1 or 0-0?
0-0 or 1-1. I more towards 1-1. But I was gonna say, anytime I need to pull my ish together, I play that Roy Keane having a go at David De Gea speech, and I'm just like, you need to get your stuff together. If Roy Keane could have done that drawing, he would have done it. So you better sort your life out.
Trust me, man. That round was beautiful.
Chelsea, that's what I'm gonna say. I'd like to see a 2-1 win because we need bloody hell, we need the wins, we need the points, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be part of the bus football, and 1-1 is going to happen.
Yeah, and Ty?
Yeah, man, that's a draw.
Yeah,
I feel it's sus. I know Chelsea, they haven't got their form now and their new manager. Maybe because it's the first time this manager's in Prem, so I feel like he may have different style that we're not used to. That's why I say it may be a draw. The Chelsea team may be playing a different way, but since what I've been seeing with them, they haven't done anything special. So I feel like then Ollie's gonna go in with respect, man. It's one of these games where the respect outweighs the goddamn gameplay. It's gonna be a dead ass match, But all I'm saying, I know, man, but it's just like
Karen, you're saying this, yeah? Do you remember who this man managed before?
Oh, man. No, PSG, my man.
PSG. Yeah. I don't remember Ollie showing PSG respect,
I know, right? I know, right? But then did he show them respect the second game? That's my problem. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He let Maguire be like the leader of leaders. Yeah. Yeah. Maguire was at fault for at least 2 of those goals that match.
I know.
Yeah, he gave the man too much freedom.
Yeah,
and that's why we lost that.
Yeah, but we can honestly beat Chelsea, but realistically, I feel like we're gonna do a 1-1. It's gonna be one of those games where Chelsea are not on their form, but they're gonna be defensively solid compared to other teams. Teams we've been facing defensively, they're not that special. Don't know how we don't beat them sometimes, their defense are a bit let's say Sunday league level, sometimes, or why Chelsea was a foul, on top of the
oh yeah, that guy got
but they actually have a solid defense. I know Silva's out, so maybe they lose the experienced leadership there, but their attacking force is quite saucy too, but let's hope that our defenders, specifically 2 of them, know how to kick a ball out of the box instead of passing it to a blue shirt.
I think that's a very good. Yeah, I think that's a very good argument from everyone. I don't know if it will be a draw because I think it's not Lampard at the helm, it's Tuchel. I think he's going to just attack. I don't think he has any intentions of drawing. I think it's either he wins or he loses, and I think he's quite satisfied with that. Werner, I think he scored once in 100 days, so I hope he can keep that going. I think we honestly have the personnel to beat arguably any team in the world right now. I think if we get the right 11, we can beat Chelsea. But I don't know. I think Shaw needs to play against Chelsea. Bailly needs to play against Chelsea. Cavani, if he's fit, needs to play against Chelsea. I think Pogba's still a write-off. So McTominay needs to play against Chelsea. Fred needs to be benched against Chelsea.
I want to see that Man United shirt.
If I see Fred doing this after missing another 20-yarder, mate, Tyrone has my permission to go to Carrington, honestly. So
of course, man.
I'll even drive Ty up to Carrington.
I'm spudding all the youngsters. Gonna go spud my boy Bruno. You know, give Stallion a little nod too. You know, but all I'm saying, don't worry, man. But I'm just saying, we have a team that can be any team in the world, but I still feel like Lewandowski would make Harry Maguire look like a babysitter on a bad one. Still,
I agree on that.
But that's the only man. I feel like Harry, if he was good and he behaved himself, he could handle Erlang.
I think so. If he was like drilled in the man marking ways and had a bit of discipline and accountability,
he would have
himself. Yeah, I think he'd have Haaland. I think so.
And we would
big man.
We will pepper Dortmund. Their defense is, I don't even know, man. I was watching their games, bro. Their defense. I'm so happy you don't have a defense like that again, man. Oh, Lord. Their defense is shocking, man. Like, for a team like that standards, bro, it's shocking, man. We need to take their fitness coach, bro. They're wasted.
Well, I think the scoreline will be 1-1 as well. I think we'll draw. So I think that brings everything to a close. Any final statements from anyone non-threatening?
I want to shout out to Man United for giving us this joyful run. You know, it's been long since we had a decent run like this. So just want to shout out to all of them, you know. Bench warmers, players, leaders among leaders, all the coaching staff except for the defensive coaching staff, because we don't talk about him. You know, shout out to the keepers, the defenders, everyone in there. But not the two I'm talking to. They know who they are, but yeah. I'm just genuinely appreciating them, yeah. When they use their brains, they got us here, right? So we haven't been here for accident. It ain't no myth or some magic that we're here in this position. They would worked hard, and when they were playing and sensible, they did what they needed to do to get us here. So I'm just appreciating all of them, except for the defensive coach.
So I'm a big fan of you saying shout out to Man United, except for the defensive coach, but shout out to the defenders.
Yeah, because sometimes let me tell you, if Sean was head defensive coach, Harry would be making those mistakes, bro. I'm telling you that now, bro. It's the training, bro. You can make a player play better or make him play worse. You, as a person, can do it. You can change someone's gameplay.
We've gone from blaming science,
yes,
to blaming aliens, to now blaming training. All right,
yes,
cool.
Because there could be aliens too.
Is that it from everyone? Anyone else? Anyone is blocked.
And on top of that, it could be reading science onto why stuff should work like that. Yeah,
I was literally going to say Harry Maguire is into horoscopes.
You know?
Do you know what it is, Andy? Do you know what it is? His head shape. It ain't the right head shape, fam.
Honestly, bro. You know what? It's no smart about it, right? Yeah? Harry Maguire actually has a perfect head to hit a ball. You know, like, it's nice surface area, beautiful. But he has no brains to use it, bro. Like, it hurts when a guy like that has a nice head like that, bro. His nose even pokes up a bit so he can, like, cushion it with the nose too. I know who's trying to violate.
First of all, his nose is a droopy nose. So that's not even correct.
Hey, I don't know how his nose is, but hey, man, I'm just saying that.
You don't know what his nose looks like, but you're talking about his nose.
No. You see, like this, yeah, he has such a good one. It's flat. He can receive. All he needs to do is like guide it in, bro. How hard is it to score a header, bro? Sterling scored a header this weekend, bro. Sterling, he's a little man. You're Jamaican, bro, but he's saying English, no. I'm just shouting out his origins, bro. And my Jamaican G jump and get a header, bro. That was beautiful. Nice little surface area right there. Beautiful. But Harry Maguire can't do that. And he's tall. He doesn't even need to jump. All he needs to do is angle it, bro. Like, what? He has a cheat code. Height. He has height. He doesn't need to jump. Imagine the fridge jumping, bro. I don't see it. My fridge stays in the kitchen and doesn't walk, bro. They don't jump, nothing. But right now, it's not hard to header a ball. Yeah, sometimes you can get those fast balls here. Cavani can do it. Cavani just stays there and goes, you don't even see no muscles tense, bro. It's just pure accuracy. 100 accuracy. Harry Maguire's header accuracy is like 0.5, bro. It's mad. And when he finally does it, it's a foul, bro. As I told you, man, the higher powers are trying to degrade him, bro. It's okay. Bro.
Is that's a substitute, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Like,
there we go. Yeah, get him out of here, man. Let's wrap it up.
Come on, any defender, bro. Like defenders in the bottom teams are legit just doinking on the post, bro. At least I would accept it if he hits the post, but it's over. Left, right, center. He sees lights. Let's talk about it now, man. When he headers the ball, he sees the sun, bruv. It's not even lights. He sees the damn sun. Full embrace, bruv. It blinds him. Every time he looks, it just blinds him even more, even though he's blind. That's how
he's blind. It blinds him even more.
It blinds his brain cells. I said blinds his brain cells, bro. I don't know, man. It just refreshes his brain cells. You know what? Yeah, you know, like birds, right? If birds take I don't know how much steps it is, right? Yeah, I don't know how much birds take, but apparently when pigeons, bro, yeah, if they walk a certain amount of steps, they forget their memory. That's Harry Maguire when he jumps for a header, man. He just forget what he's doing, man. He forgets he's a Man United player. He forgets he's a captain, a leader among leaders. No basics of football. Every time my man jumps, that's what happens, bro. His mind's just wiped. He's actually, Ashton says, he's a fridge in the sky, just standing there. Yeah, it doesn't have no angle, no surface area, nothing. It's just the corner, bro. He just punches the ball instead, bruv, instead of it leaving his head, bruv.
Can't lie. I got Tyrone but and I tapped out.
You know? That was out from then.
You know?
I'm just saying. Run this clip back to us, please.
You know? I'm just saying that. Just saying that. It's like the guy just loses his head when he tries to header, man. Like you don't see the evidence. You go watch back all the failed attempts of him headering. You know? No, but you know, I'm done now. That's the ending statement for Harry Maguire's headering skills, bro. No surface area, no passion in it, no neck muscles, nothing, bro. Just pure and utter bull craps, fridge head. Might as well call him a cuphead. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's Harry Maguire's new name, cuphead, bro. Yes, done though. No surface area, only the space in his head, bro, because the brain ain't there. So I might as well call him cuphead, bro. Done though. That's my last statement. Peace.
And on that one, I just want to say hi to the aliens, and we'll see you at Wembley.
I cannot believe it. Nah, it's going to be the best one ever.
Yeah, man.
Do you have any closing statements? There we go. Fantastic from the man himself.
I'm speechless, man. I've got nothing. I've got nothing left.
I think we've covered it all.
I said my part.
I said my part. We've gone a bit over, but my God, was it worth it? Make sure you like this video on YouTube. Subscribe to us, Red Devils Advocate, the one and only. This is the only Red Devils Advocates brand you need to be concerned about. Keep it pushing with us on Twitter, Red Devils Advoc, Instagram, RD Advocate, and we will be back hopefully with 2 more wins to talk about. But until then, take care and stay safe.